Sun is exalted.
People in the family say that I have taken after him.
Okay.
So my sun and Mercury are here and his is here. So that is why I kept this chart here to read the chart, not because of the transit. Transit won't matter because he's not there.
Won't matter. Yeah.
But transit wise, if you see, Saturn has moved second house from its own placement.
Mm.
So this is also good. Rahu, Ketu, Venus is here. Karma Sthan and Moon is here. Moon is here actually today in ninth house. Sun and Mercury are in Mercury's exalted sign in the Bhagyasthan. That is another beauty. And Sun has moved from here. So occult, hidden, unearned, everything comes through Bhagya. And this was, what do you say? Visible. Because my grandmother was from a very rich family. Her father was known as Rai Saab in England. So he spent most of his time in England, India, all these places. And my grandfather did not have any good relations with his in-laws. And see this is another beauty. Venus, Mars, Jupiter. Venus is in its own house, Karma Sthan Lord, logic, intelligence. Mars second from itself.
Yep.
And Jupiter is Parakaram house Lord. So see, third house, Bhavat, Bhavam, they say. A lot of theories are there in astrology also. So if you only see how is the Parakaram impacted in life, Parakaram house from Parakaram house gives the actual synthesis of Parakaram. The children were there, all happily well settled. My father, uncles, aunts, as also the abilities were used in whatever way in his life, the intelligence, intellect, and he was a graduate of his times from Lahore University. He was a graduate from Lahore University. So education wise also, all those things. And coming here, first three of his sons were not well educated because they got into business to sustain. My father, next uncle, and uncle after that. So my father's both children were in the armed forces. My next uncle's son was in armed forces. Daughter was married to an army general who retired as a general. Okay. And another uncle's daughter was married to a Fauji. Fourth and fifth were also successful here only. Fourth and fifth studied and they were both lawyers. Daughters, all three aunts of mine were all graduates and B.Ed and postgraduates. So children also did well. So he got this family thing also great. And Moon was in the 12th house. So this aspect was there because my grandfather never used to bother about his in-laws. And my grandmother always used to point her gun on his temple here as to what is your aukat in front of me. That sort of, she had that air. And she was she was a brilliant woman, Hindi, English, Urdu, Punjabi. She was there, capable in all these languages. And in those days, whenever she was in her element, because she was brought up in that environment, she could light a cigarette also and have a drink. I'm talking of early 60s when I was a small child.
Wonderful.
And so for 7th house Lord, 12th house, a foreign connection in any case would be there. So they have shifted from there to here. That is there. And
I remember you telling me how you went back from college when he was about to
Pass off.
uh,
Yes.
pass.
I spent 10 months with him.
Mm,
See, it is all destined. Had I not been with him after
mm,
graduation, I would have joined the army as a regular officer through
mm.
TDS only, but through IMA, and I would have done at least 20 years and then come out in pension with pension.
Yeah,
But this wouldn't have happened then. The school wouldn't have happened. See,
nice.
so I had this opportunity and I used it. And Mars in the KP has moved to the fourth house.
Mm,
We don't consider if it is its own house only, but that is another thing. But it will give the result of fourth house first because it is posited here.
okay.
So real
Board.
fighter, and here it has the. If you see the KP chart, it has aspect here also.
Mm,
From here, it has aspect here of this, and Sun is placed in its own in its sign. That's nice. Okay, and he was probably he would have been in the last dasha of his if he had survived to this age, and that was Venus. The last period of Venus, his last dasha would have ended as Venus dasha.
okay.
So this he would have been living. So before Venus is what?
Ketu.
So Ketu was giving 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 and 11. This would have been very nice. And before Ketu was Mercury? No.
Yes, Mercury.
Okay. Mercury. 7 and 12.
What did he live? What was his last dasha?
His dasha, I don't remember the dates because he passed away in 79. 78, I graduated. I came home and he fell sick.
Mm,
79, 30th April, he passed away.
mm, mm, mm.
So after that, I went away. So that period was, I can give you his dasha. He passed away. He passed away in Mercury. Mercury, no, not Mercury. He passed away 78, 79. Passed away in Saturn. Saturn is
Okay.
Marakpati and Marakstan placement.
Okay. Yes, two.
Okay.
Mm,
So and the second house is negated by first house also. So Marak negation is also Saturn.
mm. 10 and 11.
The
2
influence
and
of
1.
Saturn was there, that means.
Mm,
So,
mm.
and he passed away on Saturn, Rahu, Venus. But see, till Saturn, Rahu, Ketu was up to 28. No, no. He passed away in Saturn, Rahu, Mars, Venus, Mars, Sun. Mars. Saturn, Rahu, Mars, Sun, Ketu.
Mm,
Ketu has taken him away,
mm.
his own body. Saturn, Rahu, Mars, Sun, and Ketu. So his first, second, fourth, fifth, and seventh house. No, even eighth house, because Sun is the eighth house lot. So 4, 8 were impacted.
Mm.
Okay, 4 and 8. And 12th is Jupiter is here in the fifth house. And Ketu is giving first house of Saturn. And Saturn is giving 1 and 2 both. Saturn impact in fourth house also. Okay, so this was the period that he passed on. Anyways, so he lived a very tough life, but grew. His no planet is there in Upache.
Mm. 3, 6, 11.
So he worked hard and he got results. Normal, status normal, but kept growing. Started business, learned business, then started and then expanded to the best dry cleaning name in the town and places Pilibhit and Badaयूं also. So he made his mark. And son was giving for
How
it.
of his profession, uncle? Uh, like, how would you have associated what he did for a living with his chart?
So his chart is Venus, 10th house, and
Hmm.
Venus is related to clothing. He was in
Apparel.
dry cleaning, clean clothes.
Hmm.
So that can be one. And Venus
10th
is in its, you can see the
10th
10th cuspal sublord as Saturn.
Saturn.
And Saturn is giving 1 and 2. So he was doing a laborer's job.
Hmm.
Not that he was cleaning, but he had staff. He had only opened, he was the face in the
Hmm.
at the counter. So that is there. And machines were there. Good old days, there were British machines in our house.
Hmm.
In BI Bazaar, where we lived, in the rear there was the workshop. We had a well for water. We had had a steam press. We had a darner who used to Rafugar, Rafu.
Yeah, yeah.
So Darner was there at at his seat. We had the petrol machines, which we used what empty oil. Empty, the full form is uh, see, don't remember now. Anyways,
Hmm.
so that thing was there. And see, 11th house is connected to the fifth house. In fact, he brought dry cleaning to Bareilly.
Mm-hmm.
दिखाओ दिखाओ पहले तो इसमें दो लग जाएंगे नहीं
होता है एक साउंड का होता है एक माइक का होता है
अच्छा ये मैं हेडफोन लगाऊंगा तब है और ये मेरा इसका हो जाएगा सही है लो हेडफोन तो मेरे को तुम मना किया आपने लगाने का
हाँ वाला लग
तो दूसरा ला के दो ना
जाएगा
सबसे अच्छा
Uncle, I can't hear you. Uncle, are you saying something? I can't hear you. No. No.
Hello.
Yes.
You know, so he has given me this.
What is
Also,
it?
that doesn't work for hearing. So I thought it's just an additional thing. My this will not spoil the socket there because I have to take it out every time. And they say don't take it out every time because you are spoiling the the socket.
Okay.
Anyways, so I will share with you. See this chart.
Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. Jupiter is placed in Venus house and Venus is placed. Exchange has happened.
So it is a very positive exchange. Although
Yeah.
Jupiter and Venus are not friends, but
Yeah.
staying in each other's house and
Venus is also exalted in Jupiter's in the
Jupiter has
Pisces side.
become exalted also.
Hmm.
So the first thing, the moment you open the chart, the first thing that will come to your mind is this person will slog to achieve
Hmm.
his or her goals.
Because Saturn is in first
Saturn
house.
is
That's
there. Okay. So Saturn is also the Bhagyasthan Lord.
Hmm.
And Saturn is a friend of Venus,
Hmm.
bosom friend.
Hmm.
So Saturn becomes Yog Karak in this.
Hmm.
So the person
Hmm.
is blessed, ninth and 10th house.
Hmm.
Lakshmi Sthan, Lord is
Hmm.
there. But the person
Hmm.
has to work, physical work.
Hmm.
And the person will use this for his livelihood.
Hmm.
This, he's a yoga instructor,
Hmm.
fifth house, all these abilities. And
Okay.
seventh house, sixth house, again. So if this person does physical activity, this person would be surely gaining.
Hmm.
House, service. So it is a service industry. He goes to places and teaches you. His service is there. Okay, so I was feeling very good. I got his birth date, birth time yesterday only. So I said we'll
Also,
discuss.
Mars is also in its own sign in the seventh house. Again, like physically active person.
Correct. So doing his own work at the moment. And if you want to now see the houses, see this. Oh,
Your yoga instructor.
yes, he comes to our house also.
Okay.
We'll just see. Venus is the first cuspal sublord.
Hmm.
Straight away, self and 11.
Hmm.
2, 3, 6, 10. 2,
Family,
he
effort.
has to talk. 3 is
Okay.
again related to such activity. He does gives yoga training online also.
Mm-hmm.
6 is service and 10 is he is respected for his ability.
Hmm.
Fine. And 8 is he has to continuously evolve, research, train himself. That he does.
Hmm.
Sub-sublord is 11 and 4. He is gaining. Okay. Second house is also the same. Third is also the same. Sun, 6, Saturn. So Venus, seventh is also the same. 10th house is also Venus.
Hmm.
Okay. And if Venus is here, service, so he's not established a company of his own as yet. That is not in conventional business. He's giving service because of sixth house placement. Sixth house is there and earning. So earning is here. Self. Whenever we have a round mirror in the room where we do yoga, so that is just a showpiece, big mirror in the drawing room. So most of the time when he is there, he is watching himself in the mirror. That I have noticed. So that one comes into play. I will never share it with him, but I know.
Oh.
Okay. And Saturn. What is 12th house? 12th house is giving Saturn. 12. Okay. So for his conduct, he might go abroad. He is planning to go. He's planning to go to Switzerland to train people.
Okay. Okay.
So that is a good thing.
But Ketu is right now giving him.
Ketu is here. Ketu is in the 5th.
No, I was asking in terms of his dasha, what is he getting? What is he getting?
Dasha wise, he is going through Ketu Mahadasha.
Acha, Ketu.
See,
But
it
he
will
will
basically, I will basically see Venus as also
Okay.
moon. So moon is travel, that is happening anytime. Mars is there. See, Mars is giving 7. So once he is gone, whenever he goes, he will start his own venture. So then it will be yoke company or something related to that. And his assets will grow 10, 2, 3, and 6.
इनकी शादी भी तो हो सकती है इस समय.
नहीं, शादी अभी नहीं कर पाएगा ये. शादी will, I will suggest to him to marry her. He is only 24.
But he is getting sublord में 7 7. He is also getting 1 and 11. But because 8, are you concerned? So if he's
Which sublords? Sublords have Venus.
so Ketu is giving him 8. His star lord is 1 and 11, Venus, and his sublord is giving him 7.
No, but Ketu is not only giving 8, Ketu is giving 1, 8, 9, 12. So 1 and 11, 7, 7, 1, 8, 9, 12. I will probably not suggest to get married.
But then that will be the case until
See, I will
Mars.
only see 7th house
Mars.
is Venus and 5th house is Saturn, first, second, all Venus. So I will see Saturn. See, Saturn is giving 10, 11, 12, 11 and 5. So this is important. So if he gets into a relationship whenever, see, if he's going there, he might get into a relationship there only. Okay. See this 12, 10, 11. So let him be. Venus is giving 1, 11. 2 is also there for Venus. But 7 is not seen. So don't bother about marriage at the moment. So when marriage will probably be, let us see, sun period, 5, 11. See this.
Yeah, okay.
So here he can get into a relationship. Marriage might happen here.
Mars,
After
7.
Moon and Mars. And so this is happening here, not very far. Sun, Moon, and Mars. Mars here. If it happens. So he's 2001 born.
24 years old.
So after, see
Young.
this. Venus. Venus, Venus, Venus. So, no, this ends here. 2031 Mercury. So after that is Venus, Venus, Venus. So get him married here or here or here. So all long periods. This is 2 years. This is another year. This is some months, and this is one more year. So this is the time. I will say preferably December 32 to February 33. Mars here, 7-7. Okay. So get into relationship here. So this relationship ends here because this 1 and 11 will come in between, or it happens there in a foreign country. That is important. This is the best that I can see. And if he is 6, 6, 5, 7, 8, Saturn is in 12, 11 and 5. Saturn is where? Acha, here. Saturn is in Pisces, but it should be here. Huh? In the transit, Saturn should also be here.
Yes, yes, in Pisces.
Great.
1, 2.
Saturn is here in Pisces. Sun is in Mercury sign, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Mercury are there. Venus is 5, Mars is 7. Mars is going over its own sign, own self, and Jupiter in 3. Jupiter is here, Mars is here. No, Mars is here. So right now it is his movement abroad. Because Venus here, no, Venus is let us see now. Sun is here. Moon is also here and Mercury is also here. Mercury is exalted here. So he can use his abilities. Mercury is that intelligence, fine arts, whatever he has with him. Mars is here. So Mars here is considered good in competition. So he will probably get his visa. And Jupiter is here. Two, three, four, 5. Jupiter is aspecting Mars at the moment. And Karmstan as also 8th. So travel is there. 12th and Saturn is here also. Saturn 9, 10 Lord is in the 11th house. Rahu Ketu 11 and 3. 11 and 5. Rahu is here. Opposite. So fine. He can go. Abhi he gave his passport interview yesterday.
Okay.
And see what happened. I was seeing this. Venus, no, this. I was telling him that this has, he said, I gave my 10th mark sheet for photostat there only in their office because I had got that photostat only one side. So I said that was a mistake. I should have told you, because most people do this. See the main sheet. On the reverse, there are signatures of the secretary, whoever issues the mark sheet. And the original mark sheet was lost by the photostat man. So he had to fire all his things. And finally, they opened the cameras. And then it was seen that one person who came for a Tatkal passport, inadvertently, he put all the papers with his original mark sheet in his bag and went away.
Oh.
They located his number and called him, told him, आपके passport में कोई problem है, वापस आइए. So he came back, and when they opened the bag, they found his mark sheet. So I said, see, you were going through Ketu, number 8. So ये issue आना था आपका, आ गया. So this also happens. Okay.
Is 8 okay? How can 8 be taken as a good thing? Will 8 always create obstacles?
Do this that you are doing forever. Astrology, research, or you use the investment of other people. Advise on investment.
Okay.
5-8.
Okay.
So it will not trouble you.
Interesting.
It will